Alright guys, today's back day, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. So we're going to add rear delts into back day. So I'm going to do back and traps and rear delts. And so it'll be interesting adding, I think that just makes more sense, is like instead of having like a full-on shoulder day, is adding like the side and felt front delts of the shoulder on chest day, and then adding the rear delts to back day. That makes more sense to me. It doesn't really take that long to like knock out some rear delts and just fatigue them real quick. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom really bad. My bladder's been acting up worse again. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah. So sleep is like still again completely just like horrible. The sleep is like I have no hope for sleep. So we'll just keep pushing through this deficit and just and keep going for it. So I'll be weighing myself on what is today, Tuesday. I'll be weighing myself on Sunday. So I'll let you guys know my official weigh-in on Sunday. So I moved to doing it just once a week so that it doesn't really mess with my mind. You can do it every day if it doesn't mess with your head, but I'm kind of sick of seeing the like point two of a pound drop, then gained back point one, and then dropped point three, and then gained back point two. So I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna do it once a week. So then when I weigh myself on Sundays, fasted, already gone to the bathroom, hopefully we'll just see like either point 0.5 or a pound down, and then be like, okay, so we lost a pound this week. So like I said, we got 8 more weeks to really push it. Is what I really want to push these last 8 weeks. But if I have to stay on the cut even longer than that, I don't want to. But if it comes down to it, we'll stay on it even longer. As long as I'm not cutting through July and August, I think we'll be good. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't mind totally being a cut for a year as long as we still hit the goal. But it's just at that point, it kind of feels like you wasted a year. But when you kind of look at it, it's like your mind likes to play tricks on you like that because it's like, really, I had to lose over, what, 50, 60 pounds of body fat still. So that's kind of crazy to still do in a year, right? So we went from 350 to 300, then 300 to 250. Then we put on just tons of freaking muscle, and then now we're down to like 209, 208. So that's crazy. That's still pretty good to go from 250 to 208, 209 in a year. But I know a lot of people could do it faster. A lot of people can do it in 3 to 6 months. But I think just doing it sustainable is the way to go, especially for people who are like, I'm talking about for people who have like a lot of weight to lose, who have been really overweight their whole life, who struggle with like binge eating and food and all that stuff. Now, if you're someone that's like 220, 230, you just got a little bit of body fat on you, and you're just like gonna cut and get shredded before you start putting on muscle, like you can easily do that in like probably like 4 or 5 months, right? So it's like, so yeah, so it's like it's just depending on the person and their goals, and just like I just think I did it the way that will be the most successful for me, so that we don't want to go absolute crazy. But anyways, I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know. I feel like being in a deficit for too long, even as slow as you go, though, it's still really taxing on your body. So I almost feel like the better way is to go aggressive and fast, but then a part of me is like, I don't know. Long and sustainable is good too, but I don't know. I guess it's just more up to you personally, what you do. So if you can do it quick and get it done and over with and go aggressive, then dude, that's freaking awesome. Do it. If you gotta take a year to be more sustainable and long term to keep it off, then that's still awesome, right? That's 60 pounds lost is still 60 pounds lost. So I think that's got to try to look at it positive, right? Our minds a lot of time our minds like to be negative about things, especially if you've been through a lot of things as a kid, or like if you had bad teachers that would always be negative towards you. Your brain really starts trying to be negative all the time. So really try to watch for that negativity and try to squash it out. Like instead of being like, oh man, oh my gosh, I only have like an hour to hit this lift. Try to be like, hey, at least I got an hour to hit the gym, right? So turn it into positive and not always like thinking negative. Even though your brain likes to go negative, try to be more positive is where I'm trying to get at. But plan for this back day, just like yesterday you guys saw for chest. Um, Went in there, and then it was kind of a pain because like everything I wanted to use was being used, and it was everyone's chest day. So then I just came up with a new plan really quickly instead of freaking out. So today we're gonna do our back. If certain things I want to do is not available, I'm gonna do other things, and then just like work around it and just try to get it done. So I'll probably start. I don't know when, but I'll probably start going back to Anytime Fitness for some of the lifts. Just there's hardly anyone there. I like when it's busy, but when it's too busy, it's also like ugh. So there's not that many people that are going there now. So we'd have probably no problems using anything we want. But I need to go to the bathroom, and today I decided to take some pre-workout. So I got the raw nutrition stuff. This stuff is awesome. I like it. The sour watermelon. It tastes like I'm drinking candy. But let's get in there. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we'll get started. All right, so pretty good back day. Did it kind of differently. So today was like everyone was doing back again, but they were doing over like the pull downs or like the lat pull down machines and like those. So I went and used like the kind of same type of workouts, but it's like different machines. It's kind of free weights instead of like rope. And then I noticed, I was like, oh my gosh, they have the lat pull down machine that I've been looking for. The one where you go over the head like this. And I know some people also work their I can't think of it right now. They work back here, their arms on it too. So that's awesome they have that. I didn't even notice this whole time because I've been wanting to use one of those for a while, and it hit my lats pretty good. So pretty good lift. I decided not to do traps because my traps are already kind of feeling sore for some of the workouts that I was doing. So I guess I was hitting traps a little bit already. I'm not too concerned about traps anyways. So it's one of those ones right now where it's like, they're pretty big. Like I'm not too worried about it. They're gonna grow way more on the bulk. And when I start doing more deadlifts and stuff like that. So let's take a look. It definitely felt weaker today though. So if you notice, I was doing more controlled, just like really slow. Like when I was doing the lat pull down, I was doing like really nice slow contraction and just like trying to feel it there in the lats. You can see they're pumped right now, the lats are. So someone made a point, if I shave, I'll probably see more definition in here. I think they're right. When we get leaner, I'll shave. So, I don't know, I feel lighter right here too. I feel less fat right here right now. They look like they're starting to shape a little bit better and less fat right there, definitely. So, slowly losing fat. It's like a little bit at a time. It's kind of hard to see. We'll see how the back's looking. I can't really see the back, so I don't know if I'm losing too much in the back until I watch the videos. So, I don't know. Just gotta keep pushing through, make the changes slowly, and here pretty soon the content's gonna be changing a little bit. I'm gonna be taking you guys to the mountains with me for fly fishing and like hiking and stuff like that for cardio as well. So I think that would be pretty cool. Get outdoors, help with the mental health. We just had a couple more snowstorms up the mountains, and it's been kind of chilly. So I'm just waiting for that warmer weather to come in up in the mountains, so we can start going and doing some camping up there and doing some more just like outdoorsy stuff, hiking, fly fishing. Just get out. It's really good for the mental health as well. So that's why I say it's important to like work out in the gym, but it's also important to like go on hikes and do kind of outdoorsy stuff. That helps a lot too. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for either arm day or rest day. I'm feeling something a little funky in this right bicep again, so I don't know. If it still feels like this tomorrow, maybe I'll just do triceps instead of biceps. So I don't know, I'll just maybe just do all tries. I don't know yet, we'll see how I feel. If this feels funky tomorrow, I'll probably just take the rest day. I think just getting deeper in the cut, it's just, my body's starting to feel like more just, I don't know, just kind of feels dead. That's how you're gonna feel on some of these lifts, and while you're in a cut and when you've been on it for such a long time, they start coming like, just kind of feeling like eh. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.